There's a strange moment buried in the Bible, a scene so random, so unsettling that most people skip over it without a second thought. A young man, wearing nothing but a linen cloth, suddenly runs away naked as Jesus is arrested. No name, no backstory, no explanation. But what if this wasn't random at all? What if this single sentence was a clue, a key to something much deeper? Today we explore one of the most overlooked and mysterious characters in Scripture and uncover the conspiracy theories, symbolism, and secrets behind the naked man of Mark 14. To understand this mystery, we have to zoom in on a single moment in time. Mark 14:51-52 says, "A young man wearing nothing but a linen garment was following Jesus. When they seized him, he fled naked, leaving his garment behind." That's it. Just 2 lines. No name, no reason, no context. He appears out of nowhere and vanishes into the night. It's one of the shortest character appearances in the Bible, but also one of the most puzzling, because it begs the question, who was this young man, and why was he there? The most widely accepted theory among scholars, that the young man was actually Mark himself, the author of this very gospel. Think of it like a hidden signature, an Easter egg. Mark may have been a teenager at the time, and this moment could have been his anonymous way of saying, "I was there, I saw it, but even I ran away." It's poetic, humble, and personal. He doesn't brag, he just drops a cryptic cameo into history. Early church fathers like Papias supported this idea, and it fits. Mark's family was wealthy. His mother hosted early Christians in her home, and the linen cloth might have symbolized his privilege, quickly stripped away by fear. But others think this isn't about a person at all. They say it's symbolic. In ancient literature, nakedness was a symbol of shame or rebirth, like being spiritually exposed or shedding the old self. Some believe the young man represents all of Jesus' followers, stripped of pride, stripped of loyalty, running away from the truth they once claimed to follow. In this view, the young man isn't Mark. He's us, cowardly, fragile, and ashamed. But there's a more conspiratorial theory, and it's fascinating. What if this young man was secretly following Jesus, a hidden disciple, or a curious observer from the elite class, maybe even someone from the temple? The fact that he was in a linen cloth, expensive and rare, suggests he wasn't a fisherman or a commoner. Some even say he may have been a servant of the high priest who had a change of heart and wanted to help Jesus. But when things got dangerous, he panicked. He didn't want to be caught on either side, so he ran, literally naked. Here's where it gets wild. A fringe theory claims the naked man was actually Lazarus. Yes, the same Lazarus Jesus raised from the dead. Why? Because the linen cloth is eerily similar to burial shrouds. Lazarus would have had one. And if he was there the night Jesus was arrested, it would make sense that he wasn't dressed for running. Some say Lazarus was being hunted by the religious elite too. After all, his very existence was proof of Jesus' power. Being seen at Gethsemane could have made him a target. So, when things went south, he bolted. Is it far-fetched? Maybe. But the connections are chilling. Whether it was Mark, a metaphor, or a shadowy figure lost to history, one thing is clear. This story was deliberately included. In a gospel where every word is precise, why add this moment? Because it's powerful. It reminds us that even the boldest stories contain quiet truths, moments of fear, weakness, and naked vulnerability. Moments that are all too human. So, who was the naked man in Mark 14? A disciple, a symbol, a ghost from a burial shroud. We may never know the full truth, but one thing's certain. He's the Bible's strangest witness to the greatest story ever told. If you enjoyed this Bible mystery, subscribe for more untold stories hiding in Scripture, the ones no one talks about but should.